Right, so good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Friday morning. We're at the end of another week already. Could you imagine that? We came off the back of a very long weekend into a very quick week. And as I guess we get on into the latter part of the year, the second half of the year, usually it goes by quicker.
Yep.
So Chef Shiraz is here with us. We're going to have a breakfast this morning. And he's preparing himself there. Yeah, man, Chef Host, what's going on?
I cool, man. I good. All is
You're
well.
good. You're good to go.
All is well.
All right, nice man. Chef, what we have on the menu this morning?
We're doing yesterday I picked up some nice lump crab. Some nice crab meat I picked up yesterday. So I said, you know what? Pick up a nice brioche bun or brioche bread. So using a brioche bread, some crab patties, a nice slaw, and I have some squid, some calamari.
Calamari?
Yeah, so you go fry some calamari, go put it inside it, and if you talk too hard, we do a sunny side egg and put it on top of the sandwich as well too. So, that is bread.
All right. All right.
Breakfast this morning.
A man can't complain, you know, when Chef is here. I mean, a brother can't complain. My boy in the back, are you good with seafood?
Yes.
Everybody, yeah. All right, nice. All right, good for you. All right, so we got a few things to get through. We will take a look at a situation there with the TTPS. That story is good to see TTT, but we'll get into that after the break. The TTPS hold a town hall meeting in Port of Spain. Nobody didn't show up. Nobody showed up here. Oh boy. All right. So let's get to the front page of the paper this morning. And as we turn to the front page here, activists alarmed about missing Venezuelans after gruesome find. 2 women found in a shallow grave. Police have not yet identified 2 female bodies discovered in shallow graves in Bijucal on the night of June 25th. And the women, who appeared to be Venezuelans, were found in an apparent agricultural plot near Line Road extension off Warren Road, Bijucal, shortly before midnight. Now, arriving at the scene around 11:30 p.m., the officers went about 12 meters into a bushy area off the roadway where they saw the grass flattened and the soil appeared to be loose. They began excavating the area and found the bodies about 10 minutes later. The area was cordoned off and police units, including Assistant Commissioner of Police Criminal Division and Special Operations Richard Smith, and officers from the National Special Operations Unit, Central Division Task Force Area North, Homicide Bureau, crime scene investigators, and the K9 unit responded. A district medical officer visited the scene and pronounced the woman dead. All right. Now, Managing Director of La Casita Hispanic Cultural Center, Andrina Brasino Ventura Brown, has raised an alarm in the wake of the discovery of the bodies of 2 women found in a shallow grave. And they said, quote, "We have about 3 more missing ladies who went to work or went to find a job, and we can't find them now." These missing persons, we've seen a lot of people go missing, in recent times. I mean, if you scroll through social media, it's like every day 2-3 people go missing, right? This is outside of this situation with the Venezuelan women. So it's something that needs to I mean, we need to start paying attention to this, you know, because I don't think we pay enough attention to it. We've seen young women go missing, particularly women, right? Usually when you have men go missing, well, you know, it's very rare. But when it does occur, you know, most likely they're found dead, right? Or sometimes it's just elderly folks that just wandered off, you know, that kind of way. But these young women that keep going missing, boy, inclusive of the Venezuelans, we gotta take a look at that. That's serious issue in the place. Claxton Bay woman dies after explosion at home. A Claxton Bay woman died at hospital on June 24, days after being injured in an explosion at her home. The gas tank exploded. House debates bill to curb PM's pension. The House of Representatives will sit at 1:30 p.m. on June 27th to debate a bill to set limits on the award of a pension to a Prime Minister. Finance Minister Dave Tanku is listed on the order paper to present the bill, the Prime Minister's Pension Amendment Bill 2025. And Newsday was unable to get any comment from either the government or opposition as to how they see the debate going. But Opposition Chief Whip Marvin Gonzalez via WhatsApp told Newsday, quote, "We are having a caucus tomorrow to finalize our position," end quote. However, much can be gleaned from a quick reading of the explanatory notes attached to the bill as posted on the Parliament website. It says, quote, "This bill seeks to amend the Prime Minister's Pension Act, Chapter 251, to require a person to serve at least 1 year as Prime Minister in order to qualify for a Prime Minister's pension." The note said the bill would have retroactive effect. It added that the bill's provisions would have effect even though inconsistent with sections 4 and 5 of the Constitution, which spell out people's civil rights such as entitlement to enjoy their property. The notes crucially state, quote, "The bill would therefore require the support of 3/5 of all the members of each House of Parliament." And by Newsday's calculation, a 3/5 special majority in the 41-member House would amount to a figure rounded off upwards to be 26 MPs. All right? And that's the full amount of seats held by the UNC. It's 26. So it do appear that they need any opposition votes to support this. But we will see. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that somebody could serve as Prime Minister for a year and then be entitled to a pension. I mean, come on. Hawaii says, "I won't breach central bank confidentiality." Newly appointed Central Bank Governor Larry Hawaii said he will not be breaching the confidentiality requirements of the organization. He made the statement while speaking to Newsday on June 26th, his first day in office after being appointed to the position. He said, quote, "Certainly I would say I am not giving names to anybody. It's not a question of us breaching our confidentiality requirements. For example, the policymakers may wish to know how much of foreign exchange goes to retail industry as opposed to how much goes to manufacturing as opposed to the services sector and so on. That is information that could generally be made public. It's not anything confidential around something like that, but we certainly can't go and say that Ms. Lindo got 500 last week. It's not what we can do." All right? So we'll see how things move forward there with that as we get some information on this foreign exchange cartel, as it's been labeled. Children's Authority sued over sex abuse probe at Couva home. We'll get to this. Anil Roberts demands an apology from blogger Rhoda Barrett. Woman scammed of $5,500 after a Facebook message. How much times you go through the papers and see this way? Brother man, I not even go and read the article, you know. I not even go and read the article. I mean, oh gosh, boy. Or they're deaf, blind, and dumb or something. We warning people about the social media thing. Nearly every day you open the paper, you see something with somebody gets scammed on social media. Five DHL workers robbed in Barataria. 4 men, two of whom were armed, robbed a DHL facility in Barataria, targeting 5 employees and stealing cash and personal items valued at over $9,000. Around 11:25 p.m. on June 25th. Good, I guess some US too, boy. Ministry says state's performance spaces in disrepair. The National Academy for Performing Arts has leaks in the main lobby, and its HVAC system needs to be replaced. This is just one of several issues reported across statutory entities under the Ministry of Culture and Community Development's purview. All right, now Queen's Hall, Naparima Bowl, and the National Museum and Art Gallery are also among those. All right, but I think they said Napa was supposed to be under some sort of renovation, not so? I think so, a little while back. Minority leader says Tobago budget lacks pathway for growth. Aaron Knights Enterprises appeals dismissal of $84,000 lawsuit. Hove Masaisai resigns from PNM General Counsel. And those are some of the headlines in the paper this morning. Paulo Kernahan has a nice article in the paper here, boy. The headline, why should we move on from PNM rule? In the aftermath of the general election, the victorious UNC advertised a barrage of exposés on the 2 terms under the PNM. And even though the practice of busing files against opponents is standard procedure, there appears to be less of an appetite for this accounting given our state of affairs, rampant violent crime, soaring prices and cost of living, economic stagnation, etc., issues on which the government campaigned and won. The argument for moving forward, advanced by online commentators and the media, is that UNC was chosen by voters to deliver change, not to keep us mired in the past. Yeah. Well, I can't read the whole article for you, but you could go and read it for yourself. And this has been the cry of some, that look, let's move on, and so on and so forth. But let me tell you something, eh? It is 10 years, it is 2 terms where crime was allowed to spiral out of control. The economy was left in a shambles and just went down, right? It was just allowed to decline. We keep running these deficit budgets under the last Minister of Finance, and I'm very sure that we're going to run another deficit budget again this year, in the budget later on this year. But, you know, businesses packed up shop, you know, and left, and things like that. So, I mean, we have had a serious state of decline in several sectors for the last 10 years. The refinery was shut down, you know, and, well, from what we heard yesterday in the clip that I ran, billions of dollars were, you know, was removed when the refinery was shut down. It means that billions of dollars was removed from BIR, right? And when we're talking about like NIS and your NIS payments and all the difficulties that NIB was in with income and that kind of thing, that plays a significant part in it, because you lose a lot of income from that sector with the closure of the refinery and that kind of thing. Amongst other things, now, we cannot just turn the page casually over corruption. But that is what some people would like. Some people would like everybody to just move on and not look back at the last 10 years to see how we got in the position that we're in right now. But you must look back, because you have to understand, it is not just that they're bringing the information to the public as to what was going on over the last 10 years with your tax-paying dollars, you know. This is your tax money. So while you were being denied your back pay and being denied a proper salary increase, there has to be reasons why. And while that was going on, other people was feeding. A feeding frenzy was going on. While the average citizen was just left there to suffer. And then if you didn't have a party card, well, your goose cooked for sure, apparently. How many people's homes was flooded out over the last 10 years and they're still waiting on flood relief? Why they couldn't get the flood relief in the form of 15,000? You were told that you would double dip in. All remember that? But we come to find out now a set of short-term contract was given out willy-nilly for all kind of $22,000 and $26,000 salary a month. But you was double dipping. Remember that? You who needed was double dipping. And that was made very public. You were insulted. The only thing they do is spit on you. And I think that's the most insulting thing somebody could do, a person could do to our next person, is to spit on them. And the only thing in most instances that did not happen is it didn't spit on you. So I could understand where the new government is coming from in terms of going through all these ministries and checking to see how taxpayers' dollars were spent. Accountability is key to everything. We must be accountable, and they have to be accountable, and they have to be held accountable. But the new administration has to be held accountable as well. Nobody can say no. But they can't get the ball rolling until I think this media review is over and this money passed to finish the finances for the fiscal year here, where you have exhausted all of your funds halfway through the fiscal year, and they come in to ask the people where they get any money from, and the correct question is, where did the money go? Just this week in Parliament, either this week or last week, one of the government members mentioned that they can't even balance the books as it relates to the COVID-19 period, where we know we got millions of US dollars coming in. We did a changeover in our money during that period of time. While people were on lockdown and restricted to their home, you was locked in your house, containers of money was moving out in the streets. All you understand what's going on there? The Attorney General has said with a very clear tone, they will be investigating and prosecuting white-collar crime. Every instance that there is any questionable expenditure under the last administration, if you listen to the Parliament channel, each MP is saying the files have been sent to the AG's office. This is the problem with Trinidad and Tobago. But I want this administration to know that you have to account for your term as well. You have to be accountable. You have to be transparent. Just as much as you want to hold your opponents to being transparent and accountable, you have to be so as well. Right? But for far too long, Trinidad and Tobago has been a place where people hold the reins of power and they get away with anything, abusing public funds. They sent up the gas price about 7 times on us, removing the gas subsidy. And then they added on all kind of taxes. Everything was a tax. That's the only plan they had, to tax the living daylights out of the population in some hope of bringing the country into prosperity through taxation. Never worked before in any society. Failure. And while they were taxing you, they were enjoying tax-free benefits, including ridiculous tax exemptions for vehicles to purchase their fancy vehicles, like Maybachs. You understand what I'm telling you? No. We must move on. But in moving on, we must also account. And that is what I'll tell this administration. I don't have no problem at all unearthing all these little things that was taking place. But let's get on with the people business too now. We have a crime situation. We have 2 Venezuelan women found dead in a shallow grave. We have robberies still continuing. All right, you went up by the airport, you deploy the K9 unit and the tactical K9 unit. Fine, no problem. But let me get going with the rest of the crime plan. Because when you talk a good game coming into office, you must be prepared when you take up office. And I know it's only 2 months. Right? Today's what? The 26th? Roughly 2 months. So you have the period where you have to kind of get in, see what the finances of the country is like. They didn't have any post-cabinet press briefing yesterday. I do not know why. Whatever the reason is, I mean, I'm not bothered by it. But you understand what I'm saying? You have this little period coming in. We had the problem with the boards and things giving trouble to change over. We have that situation taking place. So I know you had to change out your boards before you get certain things going in certain areas. All right, so we know the process has been you know, somewhat frustrating because people being ignorant and even all these commentators being ignorant about why you must change over the board. That is standard practice every 5 years when our government change. The boards change. So don't do like it's something new. You understand? And people started playing like they're pretending to play smart with foolishness. Give me a break. Right? So we know all of this is going on. We know the school violence issue is being addressed in a manner that a lot of people agree with. Some people may disagree. Right? But there are some things happening. And we cannot expect everything to happen and everything to be fixed in a 2-month period. It's 2 months, for God's sake. Right? You have 10 years of total nonsense. A man sit down and tell you, encourage you rich to get richer so the poor can get jobs. And everybody sit down and clap. Everybody sit down and take that. You understand? Literally promoting modern day slavery. And nobody had a problem with that. At least people who supported that party and that leader, they didn't have a problem with that. You understand? So relax all yourself. You understand? The time will come for everything to take care of itself. And I think it will. But if it doesn't, and if it's moving too slow, do not sit there and think that we ain't going to talk about it. Right? You have a little period here, getting some leeway. Right? So let the new pair of shoes stretch out. Right? Let your toes be comfortable. But get going. All right. In the meantime, Keolik, be 26 minutes past your 6 o'clock, and here now, chef finished the party and them already, you know. Chef boy, like you know you had to finish that before 7 o'clock for a man to get hot boy. The Keolik range of products, which is backed by science and has over 900 scientific research and clinical trials, made from aged garlic extract, which is organically grown and aged without heat, and it converts the harsh and unstable organosulfur compounds in garlic into odorless, non-irritating, and bioavailable compounds. And you can try any one of the products in the Keolik range and be amazed by the results. And those products include the Keolik Cleanse and Digestion, the Keolik Blood Pressure Health, the Keolik Cholesterol Health, the Keolik Total Heart Health, and the Keolik Circulation Health, all proven to be effective in sustaining healthy levels, and all includes the aged garlic extract formulation. They got the Keo Green Powder Drink Mix and the Keodophilus Probiotics. The Keolik Aged Garlic Extract, of course, introduces that powerful range of products that can provide the health benefits needed to live a strong life, supporting cardiovascular health, immune health, gut health, and much more. And you could get the Keolik range of products at pharmacies and health stores across the country. Or for more information, you can WhatsApp 728-0338. All right, so make sure and make that call today and check out those pharmacies and pick up the Keolik range of products, whichever one suits you. We also have Chef Shiraz with the buffet menu that will take place this Sunday, the Father's Day menu. People, if you are not registered yet or you did not book or reserve a seat at the buffet, well, that's your hard luck, because you got a terrific menu that I'm looking at here with roasted 5-spice chicken and fish and sweet Thai chili sauce with lamb vindaloo. All of this, this buffet, right? They got seafood chowder, pumpkin spice soup as the starter, cheesecake, assorted fruit cups, creme caramel as the dessert, 3-piece stew, gourmet potato salad, pasta with bell peppers and sun-dried tomatoes, oh God, stir-fried basmati rice, all again, basmati rice, No ordinary rice, no basmati rice. All right, it is $350 to register, and children under 13 years is $175. Chef postponed this on my advice to go down to Guyana for a food festival, but he came back and he said, you know what, I have to do this. Stefan, I have to do this. So come out, support. It is also a fundraiser, and you can book your seat at the table by calling Chef on 3724639 or 7375097. Those are the numbers to call or WhatsApp. We'll get back to that in a little bit, Chef, where you could talk a little bit on it a little bit later. And finally, I want to remind you guys about Flow. So at Flow, customers are at the heart of everything they do. Flow is committed to keeping your rhythm flowing by being close when you need them and keeping you seamlessly connected. So no hurdles, no hassle, just round-the-clock support from people who understand what you need. With 24/7 WhatsApp assistance, an all-in-one self-service app that makes it easy to manage your account, and in-store support when you need a familiar face. Flow is now more accessible to you than ever before. And Flow understands that you depend on them for service that just works. So they're always improving their network and always working diligently to minimize interruptions. And if there's ever a problem, well, Flow will do whatever it takes to make it right. So get in contact with Flow, keep your rhythm flowing no matter what. With that, we take our first break this morning. When we come back, town hall meetings with nobody there. Stay tuned. Yeah?
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
No time to waste this vacation. Join Elders Classes Vacation Bootcamp.
Our vacation program has a wide range of CSEC subjects. Also, this vacation, we have an 8 weeks conversational Spanish course. Tradition allows us at Elders to pass on what we know and what we love.
Drill them this vacation. No kicks. Join your batch.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready to celebrate a legend and say thank you, Sparrow. This will be the ultimate tribute to the Calypso King of the world.
Education, education, this is the foundation.
Be part of an unforgettable night of music, memories, and magic as some of his younger proteges take the stage to honor and say thank you, Sparrow.
This is no time to say you are federating no more.
All happening Friday, July 25th at the iconic Grandstand, Queen's Park, Savannah. Showtime, 7:30 p.m. Tickets $300 and $250. But first edition tickets bought by Monday, June 30th cost $75 less.
For more info, call 491-1802. My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
Elevate 2025 University Fair, Trinidad. This is more than just a fair. It's a space to connect, to ask real questions, to upskill and transform your future. Meet top universities from the UK, USA, Canada, and Caribbean, plus local institutions, companies and establishments, dignitaries and Caribbean alumni. Hear from a team that gets you real advice, real opportunities and real success stories. Just a community pushing you higher. Benefit from university placements, admission guidance, career networking, scholarships, insider tips and mentorship. AJ Academic Agency has invested in your success from application to alumni. Join us Sunday the 6th of July 2025 at the Hilton Trinidad from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Entry is free. Elevate your options. Elevate your network. Elevate your future. Visit ajacademicagency.com to learn more.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Christmas savings in July is here at Passad the Food King. The savings are sledging in fast with festival deals on your favorite Caribbean, Carib Pilsner, Stag Beer Bottle, 24 by 275 ml, now just $174.99 per case with empties. White Oak Rum, 750 ml, only $99. Absolute Vodka, 750 ml, only $159.99. Coca-Cola, 355 ml, 5 tins for $18.99. Flavorite Ice Cream, 3.2 liters assorted, 2 buckets, only $84.99. Nestle Milk Recon Full Cream and Low Fat 1 liter 2 packs just $22. Fresh Harvest Soybean Oil 900 ml 2 bottles only $22. Soft and Pretty Paper Towels 3 packs get 2 packs for just $25. That's 6 paper towel rolls for just $25. Chocolista Instant Chocolate Mix 200 grams 2 packs only $25. Dash into your nearest Passad the Food King now and enjoy big savings. Hurry, sale ends June 30th, 2025 or while stocks last.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47 Lot 6 Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So, give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47 Lot 6 Montu Trace in Pinal, reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mass this year! I don't hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the Juve, the street parade, and the competitions in Pan, Mass, and Calypso. And don't talk about Soca Monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you, let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mass 2025!
All right, so we're back. I have my knife in hand because my dad cut this in half now, boy. You know, we have a picture of it there. We'll put up in a little bit. But Chef really, that's a good breakfast starter, boy. That's a nice sandwich for our breakfast this morning. With the crab meat and everything.
Crab patty, the eggs, the calamari, some slaw, and your brioche bread.
Oh yeah, man.
Nice.
You know, if you made this for the police, people would have come to the town hall. All right, so we want to get straight into the action. We are 19 minutes away from the hour, 7 o'clock. We got Tim Timal coming in at the top of the hour. He'll talk about filmmaking and AI, something for young people to think about. We'll talk with him about short, and then we have another topic that we'll throw at you. Take some calls before we wrap up this morning. But give me the town hall meeting with the police now. This clip is courtesy TTT.
You want to show that?
You want to show Chef breakfast? All right, no problem. Oh, that's why you went all out. You went and you come with camera and all kind of thing and you do video. All right, nicely. So we got the sunny side up eggs there. We have a little calamari underneath that with some coleslaw and the crab meat patty. All right, and it's all on brioche buns. Yeah. Brioche bread.
Bread.
Right. So and you slice that bread?
Yeah.
Chef is a wicked man to slice that thick, so you know, boy. Oh gosh, boy, Chef, boy, can I slice it a little thinner than that? So we got one for Tim when he comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tim is a big fella. Yeah, he should appreciate it. All right. All right, so I'll tell you what, we want to get to this clip courtesy TTT. And this was a town hall held by the TTPS in the Port of Spain area. Unfortunately, nobody attended. Cool. Take it in.
Meeting hosted by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service at the BP Red. Community engagement in Port of Spain appears to be on the decline. This was evident by the empty seats at Wednesday night's town hall meeting hosted by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service at the BP Renegades Panyard. According to Acting Inspector of Police Joel Brathwaite, who has been involved in the initiative since 2017, the TTPS is mandated to host these meetings across all districts, but he admits attendance has steadily dwindled over the years and the reason remains unclear.
I'm not sure if it's that the communities are losing trust in the police or they maybe just don't have the interest in coming out anymore. You know, so every time you come to town meetings now, you might see 2-3 residents, and this is despite a lot of resources being expelled into setting up these meetings. Yeah, as you can see, as you were here early, you realize it's a resource-intensive exercise, and we're not seeing the returns. The residents are simply not coming out.
He acknowledged that there could be several reasons why residents in certain communities may feel hesitant to attend, though none have been clearly identified.
fear could definitely be a factor. But how can you overcome fear if you're not willing to come to the police? Because this is our job, to at least alleviate the fear of crime, crime reduction, and the fear of crime. Yeah.
Acting Inspector Brathwaite said officers attached to the Besson Street police station spent the past week trying to encourage members of the immediate community to attend.
Doing walkabouts in this very community, Sherford Court, handing out flyers, speaking to residents and inviting them. And what we need people to understand, these town meetings are not really TTPS town meetings, you know. These are your town meetings. This is your opportunity to speak directly with those responsible for law enforcement in your community. So we urge people to still come out and let their voices be heard.
He said it is unfortunate that some persons, rather than a collective, show greater interest in what happens in their communities.
We've noticed in East Port of Spain, we have a lot of segmented communities that don't really support each other, and they definitely don't support the police. But we are continuing to try, we are continuing to put our best foot forward, because we are here to work with the residents.
Acting Inspector Brathwaite hinted that future outreach efforts may shift from formal town halls to more neighborhood efforts, meeting residents at their homes or on street corners. Community engagement.
Now that's a serious problem there. The problem there is the TTPS. People have just lost confidence in TTPS, and then with the escalation of crime and these gangs, all the 6 and the 7s and all these numbers, even the people in the communities that may be concerned about crime and might want to come to the town hall meeting, they don't want nobody see them going to talk to the police. You understand? Could have a backlash from that, but 327-7400, how can the police what can the TTPS do right now to get the public to engage with them? Hello, good morning. Or to restore confidence.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. He just always answer and then go muted. Yeah, morning. Right, go ahead.
Yeah. Let's fix that some nonsense. The bad boys and them up and down the road every day with the guns and the drugs. Police passing through on patrol. So who more prominent and present in the community? Now if the bad boys and them tell people don't go no tongue meeting, otherwise you go deal with all there. I'm think they go say, nah, the police go protect you, come now, man. They take sense of nonsense.
Yeah, but the police themselves. Yeah, but the police themselves have kind of allowed the service to end up in that position where people have no confidence in them.
But here this next one too. Something when Jack Warner was Minister of National Security tried. You cannot have police passing on patrol with all the windows up and they're not stopping and talking to nobody. So how you all get to know who is, according to Sesame Street, you don't know who's the police in the neighborhood?
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
They don't come out, they don't walk up and down, they don't need to have these kind of meetings. They come out, they walk, they meet and greet the neighbors, they talk to people, they let people get to know them. But if they're passing up and down with the windows up and you don't know who's inside the vehicle.
Yeah. All right.
The only time you see them come out of the vehicle is to get a roti or doubles. That don't make sense?
All right, cool, man. Yep. I mean, town hall meeting, you know, you want to see the engagement of people within the community because, I mean, crime's supposed to be a concern for everybody. Hello, good morning.
Stefan, morning.
Morning, what's up?
Expecting people to come out. Right now, the criminal elements winning the fight against crime. Right? You get up this morning and hearing 2 women in a shallow grave somewhere about the place. There's only murder, killing all over the place.
Yeah.
We people and them coming out for you to tell them and they don't have a handle on crime. You understand? I'm not against the police, you know, but something serious has to be done in this country. You understand? Because people not feeling safe out there, right? They're not feeling, people in this country not feeling safe, home invasions, all that thing, and the police still tell you to coming out to tell you what they can tell the people.
Yeah.
That's why you have a pleasant day, man, and enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, man, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting point, you know. What has ever been the outcome or the positives of these town hall meetings? Has there anything been implemented? Because you still hear people complaining about the same things over and over and over. Morning.
Stefan, morning. Stefan,
yeah, what's going on, man? Talk to us.
Yeah. No, why is the acting inspector said they were passing out flyers and things we hear it more this on television or no radio. I mean, I not living in that vicinity, but
Exactly.
still, we at least come on the television, come on the radio, let the public know all having these town hall meetings. But once again, the only reason why these people didn't show up because they benefit from it, Stefan. All like PNM territory wrong, they benefit from all the crime and stupidness. Understand? You know, if the police did shoot one of them wrong, you'd have see the entire village come out, wrong by Shafford Courts, and everybody are all kind of thing they say about the police. Understand? Like I say, wrongly is PNM Stefan, they don't care. They are customer that kind of behavior, with the things that has happened wrongly, and they're comfortable. They're comfortable. What I want to tell them, fire burn them. All them, PNM and them, all of them, because they get a chance to come out and explain to the police what all they want done, what all they like to see happening within the community, what all they coming out. Understand? All they rather stay in all your house and sit down, nothing. When crime affecting all you, with the police, with this, with that. But that's the PNM mentality. Why they come out? Stefan, thank you.
All right, no problem. Outside of fire burning everybody, he did, as if you are the caller, he did mention something. There are people who in these communities that do benefit. But you know what I can't understand? When your sons and your daughters getting killed on a daily basis or a monthly basis or a weekly basis, when you have a war going on, where nobody even know what they're fighting a war for, one block against the next and all this borderline nonsense, shouldn't you as the elders in the area at least want to put a stop to it? Morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Good
morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
See that acting inspector? His regimental is a 14. He is Benji Batch.
Okay.
He acting inspector, he's Benji Batch, right? The fact is that crime is still rampant in the country, even though Alexander and Mr. Mukesh Maharaj are saying that they have new measures to be implemented. You are not seeing it. Just 2 days ago, heavy traffic on the bypass, right? Not one, but several police vehicles. When they reach up to the traffic, they put on the siren and they pass, and people suffering, they're waiting. You come out, try to do something. Direct a little traffic on him, but they're above that. You understand? So that is an indictment. I mean, they're ready to vote out the TTPS or what? They ain't attend the meeting. What on earth is that?
Oh, gosh. All right, thanks a lot.
Yes, Stefan. I mean, the commissioner has to look seriously at it.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, Commissioner. Welcome to the real world.
That's right.
Take care.
Yeah, the new commissioner, we will see if the new commissioner, I don't know, could bring back some sort of confidence so people will come out and engage with the TTPS or make the police officers again approachable. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Stefan.
Morning. What's up?
Stefan, the problem is in this country is not the police officers and them. I'm not a police fan, but I'm just telling you. You see the judicial system in this country, Stefan, the police and they're doing their job. But you see the judicial system where cases taken 10 years in the magistrate court and them, where a magistrate come into court and sit in for 8 hours a day, and every case is dismissed for years. This going on, Stefan. This is the biggest problem in this country. The judicial system is the failure of this country. I will always say that. Right?
Okay.
And I want to tell the police and them, right? You see the talk shop that is be hosting on another TV station on an evening time?
Yeah.
Let the police and them come and account about all these investigations that are taking place that we're not hearing nothing about for years. Let them come and tell us about the investigation instead of talking and start doing on TV6.
All right.
Look on and listen, Stefan.
Yeah, but no problem. Yeah, there are a lot of investigations that people have asked about over the years. What have been the outcome of this? And these investigations still going on. And it does raise a very important point. In the instances where the police do their job, the judicial system is another big problem. So there's a confidence factor in both of those arms of the justice system. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning, Stefan.
Morning, man. What's up?
Yeah, very fine, thank you. I think I want to answer the question that you asked.
Yeah.
Because it's that, everybody give their views, which is nobody against your views. But what I'm saying, I go bring it as low, so each and everybody go understand if I put it in a big way. I put it in a home, right? Let's put Trinidad and Tobago is just like a home, right? If you don't have rules and regulation there, right? It will never ever work. If everybody, you just coming in, going mother, daughter, son, whoever going in, coming, doing what they want. No, 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 no. Once you have rules and regulation and laws, that will come like laws. It will work. No, nobody man perfect. But if you should get anybody doing anything wrong, 1, 2, 3, I wouldn't give it 2 times. Once, because you can't do no wrong thing. You decide to do the wrong thing. You get punished. You're punished. You understand? The punishment is part of this the failure in this country, as you say. You understand me? There are different ways of punishing people. And I think rules and regulations in this country, in serious departments, we're going to get this country running. Have a nice day, Stefan.
All right, man, no problem. We're 6 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. I could take 2 more. Boy, look, the man who just talk about the police regular. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. What's going on? Talk to us.
Well, all the information that they're supposed to have or they already have, what we've seen is that the police not doing anything about it. Because Pitt is always saying information is not evidence, but the police not doing anything.
Yeah.
And they will come and indicate to you how much laws it have to protect these people. And they wouldn't use the same laws to find ways and means of dealing with crime. So people are disgusted and fed up with the police until we have seen action from the police that is positive, where you're moving in on the gangs and finding more guns and bringing more people to justice, and we're wasting time totally with the police. This town hall meeting is a waste of time. Because people have lost confidence and they wouldn't regain confidence. So we need to give the new commissioner a chance to set things in train that people must see tangibles. They must see people in the key areas where crime is high. The other issue about the politicians and them. When you come to parliament and you're criticizing, and then Jack Warning to say, what did you do when it was your turn? And this is why now they have to bust his mark to tell them that they did this and they did that and that. That doesn't make it right. But at the same time, you lack the moral authority to criticize. And the only people who were prosecuted were UNC people. Basil Pandey went to jail for failing to declare his assets. They're still investigating the Piaco airport thing. When the Malcolm Jones issue was in Petrotrin, they take it out of the court. So there are several things going on.
True.
So we have to look at politics for what it is.
Yeah.
And we have to let people know how they are, this is about giving account for their stewardship. So
Yeah.
we must know. So then they mustn't look like they're nice. And then all of a sudden, the present government looking bad, so you vote them back in to do the nonsense. Like we must know what they did.
Yeah.
And so we move forward. Because if you're going to get married now, and you want to know the girl background, let me talk that talk there.
Yeah, my brother, thanks. No, but it's...
And then if she could cook like chef, suppose the girl can't cook like chef now. Chef, I like when you're in the house. Step and smile on the guy.
All right, man, take it easy. Yeah, I mean, listen. The caller makes it, I mean, he's spot on there. You must account. It's not a critique, you know. It's not a peacock thing in the parliament with the politicians. They have to show you what the last administration was doing. Morning. They owe it to the population to do that. Morning.
Staff, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
With
Go ahead.
regards to the whole situation, for not wanting to sound ignorant, how are you expecting people who are the parents, the grandparents, the brothers and the sisters of these people to come to a meeting? What you want them to come and hear, right? Because at the end of the day, nobody from far west, far south, or far east is living in these areas and perpetrating crimes. It's young people that grew up right there, right? So their families emanate from right there.
Yeah.
You understand? So yes, it may have the few little pockets that not involved in the crime or directly linked to the perpetrators of the crime, but these are the few who may be too afraid to come out. But the rest of them, they have somebody who may be living in their house or some relative who carrying out these crimes. So I think that is an exercise in futility. You know, this is resources that the police could expend in other areas.
Other areas, yes,
right?
correct.
I mean, right? Because the officer did say a lot of resources went into setting up the meeting and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Right? I know it's 7 o'clock and you have to go. I just wanted to say really quickly with regards to the politicians. For the last 10 years, we have been hearing all what Kamala and them did since 2010 to 2015. I don't know if anybody could remember that.
Yeah, it was blame Kamala,
Right?
blame Kamala, blame Kamala, blame
Everything
Kamala.
for the last 10 years. So now that this new government has come into office, not even 3 months yet, they have to ventilate what was done over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Have a great day, Stefan. Enjoy your weekend.
All right, same to you. That's the facts. That's how it has to be. All right, we'll come back to the phone line right after the break, and then we got Timothy Mal a little bit later on in the second hour. But yeah, that's what it is. That's where it is. And we gotta look. I remember that everything was blame Kamala. Everything they blame everything on Kamala. If rain fall too hard, they blame it on Kamala. If the sun shine too hot, they blame it on Kamala. So I mean, they're par for the cause. All right. Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. And they also offer consultation services, including live blood analysis, diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and more. So visit them at any one of their 3 locations, and they are located in Trin City, Chaguanas, and Tobago. And you can call them on 640-8985, 613-7571, or you could WhatsApp them on 493-9196, or email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. Check them out today, Eden Heights. Also, JNP Pest Control, JNP Pest Control Limited. They are experts in all types of pest control, ranging from termites to rodents, ants, cockroaches, lawn pests, and much more. Armed with the latest techniques and technologies, including fumigation for drywood termites, JNP Pest Control's professionally trained staff are ready to tackle even the most difficult infestations. And for a free inspection and quotation, you could contact them today at 61-65 Covine Road, Indigo Martin. You could also call them on 227-0835 or WhatsApp them on 250-8397. You could also email them at jppestcontrol@hotmail.com. Get in contact with them today and let them shield your home or business from pesky pest. And finally, Jameson. We want to remind you to boost your immune system. I know you have a flu going around right now. A lot of people getting it. Hopefully I don't get it because I go to St. Vincent next week. Boost your immune system with Jameson immunity products to fight off the seasonal sniffles, such as your cold fighter with echinacea, vitamin C chews with the honey lemon flavor, and for additional support, try the delicious vitamin D3 chews and ultra strength zinc. Chew, fight, and feel amazing with Jameson trusted vitamins and minerals. And with that, we take our break. When we come back, we will get back to the phone lines. Anand Roberts and Rhoda Barrett and Loggerheads. Stay tuned. Woo. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to St. Vincent and the Grenadines via AIA for a holiday? Pack the things, let's go. Come with me right away, right away.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Elevate 2025 University Fair, Trinidad. This is more than just a fair. It's a space to connect, to ask real questions, to upskill and transform your future. Meet top universities from the UK, USA, Canada, and Caribbean, plus local institutions, companies and establishments, dignitaries and Caribbean alumni. Hear from a team that gets you real advice, real opportunities and real success stories. Just a community pushing you higher. Benefit from university placements, admission guidance, career networking, scholarships, insider tips and mentorship. AJ Academic Agency has invested in your success from application to alumni. Join us Sunday the 6th of July 2025 at the Hilton Trinidad from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Entry is free. Elevate your options. Elevate your network. Elevate your future. Visit ajacademicagency.com to learn more.
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh Ji at +1-868-384-3844. Located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, Yeah, I thought the break was longer than that, you know, the crab meat now started sinking the boy. All right, so Tim Timal is here. We'll chat to them in just a little bit. As we return, couple things to remind you about. One of them is Flow. So I remind you about Flow. At Flow, their customers are their priority. So Flow's raising the bar and going all out for their customers with a commitment to be your partner that's always within reach and to provide you with a network that keeps getting better. Because you, the customers, are at the heart of everything Flow does. Everything Flow does is to ensure that they keep your rhythm flowing no matter what. So get in contact with Flow today. Do not delay. And get started, man. Keep that rhythm flowing. Keep that rhythm flowing. Our chef had the rhythm flowing this morning. You know, that crab meat tasted real good, you know. What? Also, Palmstar Promotions. Palmstar Promotions, of course, parents and teachers. Palmstar Promotions is back with the 4th annual Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. And your child could be the next spelling star. Happening July 12th at Lowlands Mall. It's open to standards 3, 4, and 5, ages 9 to 12 plus, including homeschool students. And the top prize is a desktop computer for the school with the most student entries and points. Plus, loads more up for grabs, tablets, medals, and exciting surprises. So shopping at Charon's in Tunapuna, Trin City, San Juan, or Diego Martin will get you 5% off any Kotese Kotela dictionary. And you could register now by visiting Palmstar Promotions or calling Auntie Esther on 471-2604. That is 471-2604. Remember, no uniforms, dress elegantly casual. It's time to listen, learn, and shine only with Palmstar Promotions. All right? And the final, Steel Force. So we got Steel Force Caribbean Limited, located at number 47, lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. They are your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication. And they're offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection. They also do pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set at API standards. They offer a wide range of services for residential, commercial, and industrial clients. And they also extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So give them a call on 490-2771 or 399-7590. It is Steel Force Caribbean Limited, and they are reinventing the standards on how we handle steel. And finally, Elders. Yeah, man. All right, so chef, if you're not happy with your child's end of term results, Elders have a plan for you, don't frighten. So you can enroll those children in Elders Vacation Boot Camp classes and get them serious about their education and improve those grades for the new school term. Also, chef, you talk Spanish? All right, are you making Spanish rice? All right, because I'm telling you, you know. Also, Elders has the 8 weeks conversational Spanish class that is open to students who just finished SEA, Form 1 to 5 students and adults. You could call them on 627-8642, or you could WhatsApp them on 715-5480. You could also visit them at 48A Pembroke Street in Port of Spain. That is Elders. 12 minutes past your 7 o'clock. We're going back to the phone line. But just before we do, could you give me the Anil Roberts and Rhoda Bharat issue, please? Of course, you all know Anil Roberts was in an accident recently. And he is now demanding an apology from blogger Rhoda Bharat. Now, Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Anil Roberts, has issued a legal threat against blogger Rhoda Bharat over 2 social media posts demanding a public apology and the removal of the alleged defamatory content. Roberts, who also serves as a government senator, sent a pre-action protocol letter through his attorneys, and he sent it on June 22nd. Now, Bharat is the owner of News Source page, where the posts were published, and the letter said the posts were damaging to the minister's reputation. The post in question, published around June 21st, concerned the car accident involving Roberts. The letter alleges that the post implied improper conduct and misrepresented the facts. Roberts' legal team said the post was shared widely, potentially harming his standing in the public eye. Now, the attorneys further claimed that Bharat failed to seek clarification or a response from Roberts before publishing the post. They also raised concerns about comments made by other users under the post, which have remained online. Roberts is seeking a public apology, removal of the post, and an assurance that no similar content will be published in the future. His attorney said he would consider pursuing damages through the court if no response is received within 28 days. The letter claimed the post implied that Roberts misused public resources, acted recklessly, and could not be trusted in public office. Roberts' legal team described the statements as defamatory, false, and damaging to his personal and professional reputation. All right? And the attorneys argued that although Bharat framed her remarks as questions, the implications were defamatory by innuendo and meant to scandalize Roberts. And on June 26, the News Source page posted a screenshot of Roberts' page, Dogla Politics, which featured the pre-action protocol letter. Accompanying the post was a message purportedly from Bharat saying, Anna Roberts has sent me a pre-action protocol letter in response to questions I raised about his involvement in an accident last weekend. He has now posted the entire pre-action protocol letter. Be careful about sharing his actual post, because if you share the pages with the post he is claiming are libelous, he may then choose to sue you for republishing posts he claims are libelous. My attorneys will respond to this, to his letter in due course. Apparently, now, let me tell you something, There comes a time when you could be political adversaries, yes? You could go back and forth, you could do all kind of things. But I remember that accident, and when Anna Roberts got in the accident, he gave a detailed account of the accident, right? A detailed account. Now, the post apparently is implying that Roberts misused public resources. I saw that he put out a video responding to Rhoda Bharat, saying it was not a government vehicle that he was driving, that is his private vehicle. So apparently the question was asked on whether it was a public vehicle or a private vehicle. That is one. Rhoda Bharat is, in the post, according to the article here, is saying that he acted recklessly in terms of whatever question she may have posed. How you could know that when you wasn't there is amazing to me. You weren't in the accident. So how could you pinpoint somebody as acting recklessly if you did not see the accident for yourself or you were not there in the accident? And then she brings up trust in public office. Number thing is this. I do not think it is right, morally or otherwise, to politicize an accident, right? A vehicle accident where one person at least has lost their life. In Roberts' account, he gave a very detailed account of the accident, speaking about a white BMW that was switching lanes and so on and so forth. And that would have been the vehicle that was the cause of the accident, and he had to slam her brakes as he was carrying his daughter to swimming. And on top of that, his daughter was there with him too. To imply, whether through a question or a statement, that that a father would act recklessly in the presence of his daughter alone is, it's just, it's ridiculous. It's callous. It's vindictive, right? The first thing you're supposed to do, regardless of whatever side of the fence you sit on, is you say, well, listen, well, thankfully, the person didn't lose their life. You understand what I'm saying? So one of the things you could do is just urge drivers to be careful on the road so that we don't have other incidents like this. But you do not go out and make it a political affair, right? You don't go to war over something like this. This is a situation where somebody could have lost their life because of another driver. And we know that accidents are caused by other drivers on the road, and they go about their merry business, and other people are killed. This is something that happens almost on a daily basis. You understand? And if it's one thing with Arnold Roberts, all you ever realize nobody don't take him to court. So be careful. But 327-7400. And I saw a headline recently as well with where the headline was, I can't remember what it was, but something involving accident with minister. Yes, as it's almost as if the way that they word it is like, if you read the headline, you would swear the minister was the cause of the accident then. If you understand what I'm saying. So we got to be careful with these things. And if anything you could say about Arnold Roberts, factual is his middle name. Trust me, I hear him talk about red coach and all kind of thing and nobody never sue him. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Steph, I wish he sued the pants off her she. Understand? And when they reach in the court out, the judicial officers and them, they gave him a big piece of money because it's high time these armchair critics and them stop this stupidness. You wasn't even there. You just say Arnold Roberts' name and you're gone off. Before you even do your post and try and find out who's the culprit driving the white BMW, you targeting the minister because why? Either UNC and it's Arnold.
But not only that, caller. I mean, if you're a blogger and you say about news, you could just put it out that, minister in the Ministry of Housing, Arnold Roberts was just in and we have been informed he was involved in a vehicle accident. We hope that he and his daughter is safe, XYZ. You don't just blast out the gates just, to criticize and ask questions. And more information as it comes will be, posted to the news source site, wherever the case might be.
They have to sell the narrative, the lies and the innuendos. They have to sell it. Understand? That is the modus of the operandi of all who will be dealing with the People's National Movement, Stefan. I tell you, it's high time this party take a sabbatical from electoral politics, boy. The PNM is a blight, Stefan. The heavy fire burn them. I like one thing I must say, boy. Chef, you'll be gay for some kind of menu seat in the morning. They don't bring no fun for the man, you know.
Yeah.
Menu, I go and sleep after, you know.
I tried later. Oh, God. I tell you, when the man can eat twice, boy, Lord have mercy, I tell you. Hello, morning. What? I have about 5 minutes to take some calls. We're going to take a break. Tim T. Malice here. We're going to talk about AI and filmmaking. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Stefan.
Yes, sir. Talk to us.
First thing first off, it have ample evidence out in the public domain since when Mr. Chris Kate the Trinidad and Tobago. Within the videos with things looking like high-powered weapons.
Yes.
The commissioner have no honeymoon. Right? In the TTPS, I think more than 20 years, I believe. Right?
Right.
So, as other individuals call this morning and say TTPS need to do the work. Because according to the information out in the public domain from since even before the previous AG, they say they know who everybody is. They have this, they had that information.
Right.
And I tell you before, when we read in the papers in the morning, and we see in this 3-4 murder fight thing, we just see 10 men, 10 arrests, guns, bullets, taken off the streets. That's why people don't want to show up to the DPS because all they have the resources, and according to the information out there, all they have really and truly information.
Right.
Okay? And we have a minister who come from the TTPS. Okay? Now, things need to be done as soon as possible because this place ain't getting better.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
I agree with you.
It ain't getting better.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Right. And that's what I said, there's a time for talk and then there's a time for action. We're only 2 months in, but, I mean, a lot of talk taking place, but we need action. Morning.
Good morning, Stefan.
Morning, what's up?
Look at Rhoda's here. Yellow is the code. Anyway, she has Fitzgerald Hines, she has Paris Alwari, she has Stuart Young. She could choose any of them as her lawyers. Which one of them you think she's taking?
None.
All right. Listen, I don't have time with Rhoda this morning, I want to find out something. The yam seeds. Whatever happened to the yam seeds?
The yam seeds?
That we
didn't get the yam seeds?
As opposed to when he closed down Petrotrin. Remember he brought the yam seeds?
But didn't he have a press conference with Foster Cummins and our farmers hat and all kind of thing? And they was talking, what they was talking about, wasn't yam seeds or something from Ghana? They didn't say they got the seeds?
Something, but I never in my life knew that yams used to grow from seed, eh? But anyway, I'm just watching this picture here with Rhoda and Anil, and I'm saying, why are we wasting time with the words of them? We know what she's going to get. She has the best lawyers to turn to. She should take one of them.
But she is not the same one. But she's not the same one who said during the election campaign when Stuart Young was going up as the leader of the PNM, she said she had one, when they dismissed her from, remember they dismissed her? And she said she had all kind of thing to say, and she could say it after the election and all kind of thing. So, I mean, and then what? Like, you're back, I mean...
I don't know what it is she have to say, you know, but you see, it's Biden in front of you. I wonder if they have that color go.
She
yellow,
she had lost 2 cases against Karen.
It's Biden she using? Hey, let me go.
Oh, against Gary? Oh, yes, it's true. Yeah, all right, caller.
Stefan gone.
Yeah, it's true, Rhoda Barrett. Yeah, Gary Griffith took her to court twice, and she lost. Twice, yeah. Morning.
Morning to you, Mr. Stefan.
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Mr. Stefan? Yes, I just want to say 2 things. You see what happened with the police yesterday? The police had to know that the government changed, and we have a new commissioner, and you're keeping a meeting in Port of Spain with all the bad boys and enemies. That is the response you will get, because they have to wait and see what will take place sooner or later. Another thing I'm going to say, the man who talked about the $1 million that the petroleum workers get, right?
No, he said, right, yeah. The caller, I mean,
what I want to say, if it have a landslide make in an area and a certain road get kind of brushed off then and nobody can pass, and the taxi drivers and them making a bigger wrong, which might take them an hour more, it's obvious they will charge more money, ain't it? But who had to pay more money? Not the people who had to travel with the taxi driver. So it doesn't matter who get more money, it's who it affects. It affects the people who lives in the area.
Right.
Because the taxi driver get more money, so they could like themselves to go around. But you want that landslip fixed, because when it fixed, then the taxi driver will have to drop back the price. So when petrol change closed down, it mightn't affect the people who get $1 million, as you say. But what about the whole of Trinidad and Tobago right now? We being affected because we can't get foreign exchange. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Stephan.
All right, cool, man. Thanks. I'll take one more and then I got to go to the break. Final caller. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning, dear. Go ahead.
This is Stefan.
Yes, dear. Go ahead. You're live.
I would like to ask. All right, I would like you to ask Stefan to call this number for me, please. I want to talk to him about the gate now. The gate people.
What gate?
But I don't want to talk. I want to talk. I want him to call me to talk to him off the air. Tell him call this number, please.
All right, no problem, dear. All right. I will have to send that number to Electromatic, let them talk to her, because I do have, I mean they advertising with us, but I do have any role there to play. I'm not a manager or anything there. All right, so I'll tell you what, we gotta take the break. All right, we got Tim Timal with us this morning. And Tim has been advocating for AI to be implemented in filmmaking, or to make an entire movie with artificial intelligence. And he has 2 films that he did, one named Tulsi, one named The Eulogy. You know, I wanted to start a career like that, you know, on the side, you know. And The Eulogist. You know, some people just can't read a eulogy in a funeral. I would have gone read it for them, you know. You know, serious, you know? Yeah, you know, people just take gigs to host weddings, and I was like, so how come nobody don't advertise themselves to read eulogies? Yeah, that's serious thing, you know. Chef, check it out. There's a market for you. You could... Something on his side. Something on his side. Something on his side. All right, so people stay tuned when we come back. One of Breaking Dawn's first ever co-host is with us. We had one in for the election campaign. That was Gerard Small, otherwise known as Mr. X. He was one half of the Two Dotish Men, and he has now moved on. He's on the Tea and Tech board. That's the board I was trying to remember yesterday that he was placed on. Congratulations to him. Very happy to see that, you know, he has arrived on our board, man. All right? And we got Tim Timal, otherwise known as Pinocchio, the second half of the Two Dotish Men. And Tim has always been into filmmaking and things like that. So he is here with us. Stay tuned. We will be back after this.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready to celebrate a legend and say thank you, Sparrow. This will be the ultimate tribute to the Calypso King of the world.
Education, education, this is the foundation.
Be part of an unforgettable night of music, memories, and magic as some of his younger proteges take the stage to honor and say thank you, Sparrow.
This is no time to say you are federating no more.
All happening Friday, July 25th at the iconic Grandstand, Queen's Park, Savannah. Showtime, 7:30 p.m. Tickets $300 and $250, but first edition tickets bought by Monday, June 30th cost $75 less.
For more info, call 491-1802.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet Rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come. Fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church, San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the Word of God, preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at All Stars Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
Introducing Open Minds Primary School Lessons 100% online. Get quality education from the comfort of your home. Affordable, expert-led online tuition to help your child succeed. Register today. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635. or visit www.openminds.education.
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So, even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Elevate 2025 University Fair, Trinidad. This is more than just a fair. It's a space to connect, to ask real questions, to upskill and transform your future. Meet top universities from the UK, USA, Canada, and Caribbean, plus local institutions, companies and establishments, dignitaries and Caribbean alumni. Hear from a team that gets you real advice, real opportunities, and real success stories. Just a community pushing you higher. Benefit from university placements, admission guidance, career networking, scholarships, insider tips, and mentorship. AJ Academic Agency has invested in your success from application to alumni. Join us Sunday, the 6th of July 2025 at the Hilton Trinidad from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Entry is free. Elevate your options. Elevate your network. Elevate your future. Visit ajacademicagency.com to learn more.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and we got Tim Timal with us, man. One of the 2 Dotish men from back in the day. Morning, Tim. How you going? Everything cool?
Nice to be here.
Nice,
Stefan.
man.
11 years.
And it's 11 years, eh? 11 years. And we have our crab sandwich with me. All right?
I will be leaving with my crab sandwich.
But it tastes real good. I ain't lying. It tastes real good. So Tim has been a filmmaker as long as I've known him. And there was an article in Newsday just recently where he is now urging creatives to use artificial intelligence in filmmaking. And there are 2 films that he currently has in rotation over TTT.
TTT, METV,
Right.
Dial,
All right.
Hopefully,
Hopefully by
Synergy soon.
All right, yeah, you can talk to Obi on that. Now, it's one is named Tulsi, the other one Eulogy, the Eulogy. But we'll find out about the AI technology in the time that we have. So tell us a little bit about that. We know we're in the age of artificial intelligence. A lot of people have voiced some concerns. Like even with chat, from time I started to use ChatGPT, I said real people will be out of work, you know.
Absolutely. Well, so Stefan, let me first of all thanks for having me here.
No problem.
Thanks to to say good morning to your audience and so forth, right? Stefan, AI is here. It's not coming. It's here.
It's here.
Right? And it's two things. It's either you're going to deal with it or you're going to be left behind. And my suggestion is let's not complain about the hurricane that is right out in the ocean while we stand up on the beach. Let's prepare for it.
Okay.
So we are at a point now, Stefan, where AI filmmaking is also here. So as an individual, I can bypass actors, editors, set designers, everything, and create film just from the computer, just from me using my storytelling skills and the different, maybe about 7 or 8 different AI tech that is available.
Right.
What I've been doing, and I think I sent it to you, the Cultural Learning in AI project. That's something I've been also doing.
Yeah.
Right? So I go around to different communities teaching. Last night I was at Point Fortin, and I left there about close to 10 or 11 o'clock. And hopefully this weekend, that first group that a pilot project I'll be working with will be premiering another film called Deepfake TT.
Okay.
I urge people to look at it is because it addresses and deals with a lot of the things that we're going to talk about here today, which is the fear of AI, the use of AI, and basically what is possible.
Okay.
Stefan, it is scary. It is scary. And I as somebody who is in it, there are things that could be done when it comes to deep fake technology.
Right.
That, Stefan, I can take a picture of you right here in the office here and put you on a beach holding hands with a woman walking, and your girlfriend or your wife or your family, and you telling them, well, I just went into a business meeting, and they get a video showing you. But that's just that's just the crazy side. The positive side is that we have the ability to make films. And why is that important, Stefan? It is important because for the first time in the history of Trinidad and Tobago, we have the opportunity to tell our stories the way we know them to be.
Okay.
So, and in a way that is relatively cheap and very, very, very quick. And what I like about the AI filmmaking opportunity is that it democratizes storytelling.
Okay.
So there's some little boy in Bethel, in Keenan, in Matlock, some little girl in Lavantil, in 500, who, once this is exposed to her, once she's made aware of this, may be the greatest storytellers the world has ever seen, not just Trinidad and Tobago. So the opportunity to impact our society and literally interfere with the social fabric is so amazing. And it's not an expensive project, Stefan, because basically, people have to pay some subscriptions, some US dollars a month, or $50 here, $100 there, and all the tools are available right now, right here.
Okay.
And everything that you see there in Tulsi or in the other films that these are the worst versions you will ever see, because by
the worst versions,
6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, Stefan,
you kind of how they're going to advance this thing is going to be
because think
crazy.
about it this way: ChatGPT, as what people know as AI, most people know as AI, premiered November 2022. Literally, we have not had 3 years. The world hasn't had 3 years yet. Think about what 2030 will mean, 2028 will mean, 2029 will mean. This is right around the corner. You and I, 11 years ago, that time flies so fast. Stefan, in 10 years' time, what we will be able to do with AI filmmaking will affect parents, will affect education, will affect every single facet of communication, and in fact, by every single thing that we do on a daily basis.
So I just want to ask you something. I'm watching this is Tulsi here, right?
This is Tulsi.
All right. The characters there.
Absolutely AI generated.
That is AI generated. That is not real people.
I have had people call me. There's a lady from Philadelphia, I believe, who calls me. She was like, Tim, are you sure this is AI? She said, I know that lady. I went to do a seminar with TTT, right? Sorry to mention another station.
No, no problem,
right?
no problem.
And one of the executives there said to me, but I know that lady. She looks so familiar. Stefan, absolutely created by AI. And you know, on that note, I want to mention Renee Cummings. Renee Cummings is a thought leader in the world, not in Trinidad and Tobago, about AI data sets and the ethical use of AI. And one of the things that we were recently featured at the Caribbean Film Festival, and like Asha Lovelace and so forth. And one of the things she was talking about is how data sets, the material that the big AI companies have to create stuff for us. So that's another project in terms of how we are represented in the Caribbean, in Trinidad and Tobago, on these major AI platforms. So there's so much happening, Stefan, and there's so much that we need to, to embrace, because, I saw people talking about we will get into AI a year from now or whatever it is. Stefan, a year from now, 3 months from now, the landscape is going to change so much.
Drastically.
Right? Yeah. I was teaching a class, and I was telling them, we should use Kling AI as an image generator. Whilst I was doing that, the very night I was doing that, Google was dropping something called VO3, which blew Kling and every other image text-to-image and text-to-video creator out of the water. In that time, another one, Chinese dropped something called C-Dance. I haven't been able to use it as yet, right? But I use Runway a lot. I use Kling a lot. I'm now exploring VO3. Stefan, the landscape changes almost on a weekly basis. You have to get in now, understand that it's not about using a particular tool, it's about understanding the concepts. And as I said, my pilot project in Point Fortin, the Point 410 production crew, they will be featured. The first film will be featured in probably this weekend or right after.
And I'm looking at, we have the new administration I know you're in Fred politics, and I saw that one of the new ministries is public administration and AI.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people, especially young people, were like, oh, yeah, boy, all right, so we get in there, but then it's the capabilities of the people that they put in that department as well.
Well, yes, and I have to say I'm very enthusiastic about that's the fact that we've recognized it. The government has recognized that. Rightfully, I think there's a concern about how it's going to be done. But I am also I prefer to err on the side of optimism, right? I believe the ministry is going to see opportunity, because it's not just people like me.
Minister too, that's Dominic Smith.
Yeah, I think he's in his early 30s. A young guy, right? And I like his energy. I like what the things that he's saying. I saw an article on him talking about what he's going to do and the kind of things that they're going to be doing. Love that. I love the progressive nature of it. Of course, historically we've had challenges when it comes to execution, but I believe this time that there's no choice.
So we could be looking at, like Chris in the back. Chris is the editor, right? So we could be looking at AI creating a whole, we have ads that run here. So we don't have to go out and film nothing with a camera and thing again.
You don't
We
necessarily,
don't necessarily have to do that.
Right?
We can just go into a program, create a whole
Stefan,
ad for a client.
me and a team, we do ads for people. We do all kinds of stuff for people. And as I said, it is getting better and better. Yes, I can use your footage. Stefan, I could take you, tape you doing something and then put you in a medieval setting with sword and all. It's crazy, Stefan. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Wow. Now, you said something at the start of this interview that I want people I wanted to sink into people, because I spoke to a guy who has, he's from Barrackpore. He has a AI-generated personality called Amy.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence, something. Big up Gary out in Barrackpore. And he was telling me, he says, Stefan, I ain't lying, I into this thing, and I frightened, I'm scared. He said, if you know the kind of he was explaining it to me. He said, the kind of capabilities this artificial intelligence thing have, it is scary if you understand.
It is. Stefan,
I know a lot of people that's out there hearing AI, they're just hearing it, and they're not really grasping. Well, I don't want to linger on how scary it is and the negative, but they're not grasping the positives, because right now we enter into an age where the faster that you could grab on to this kind of technology and perfect it, right, in whatever you do, is the more advanced your business.
Absolutely.
And you as an individual in whatever field you're in, you could reach. Well, with the exception of chef, because I don't think AI can get that flavor. But you're safe, chef. You're safe. AI ain't gonna be cooking for you, don't worry. Yet. No, but people gotta look at that in a very serious
Stefan,
way.
I'll talk to the audience a little bit here. Imagine every bedtime story a parent has ever said to a child that you could now make it into a book and a film. I mean, just imagine, if you have a 1-year-old or a 6-month-old and you're telling them stories, you could literally put together an anthology so that by the time they reach 6 or 7, they can see their stories. Not just that, the children themselves can start to create, because you know how children are. They're quicker and brighter than us. They can start to create their own stories about the purple duck and the green, pig or whatever it is. And it's quote unquote a little crazy stories, but you know what, Stefan? That's their stories. Imagine as a teacher, you want to teach a lesson plan, it will perfectly structure it for you. It will create images for you. It will create the videos for you. Imagine in the ministries. Imagine a minister goes into a cabinet meeting and he says, I want $100 million to do this project. But he has on tap the justification for that, because the entire database of the Ministry of Health, as an example, is in an LLM, a learning language model, like a ChatGPT, a Claude, and so forth. And he is able to say how many patients are in the hospital right now. And he could press and he will say, oh, we have 1,000, we have so-and-so, how much in San Fernando, how much in Port of Spain. We can tell you how much chronic people are in here for heart. But just imagine what that information will be able to do to inform a government. So that, one thing I could tell you what we're able to do is to cut corruption. Because if it is, I come with a big plan to do some project for some disease or whatever it is, but it only affects 1% of the population by asking for $300 million. And another person says, well, I want $100 million to deal with hypertension or heart attack, which affects about, 80% of the significant. Then the cabinet is literally, in a position to say, why would we spend $300 million on something that only affects 1% of the population when we could spend $100 million and take so and so and so and so? It increases our ability to make the right decision. So from a governance model, in your business, you will be able to streamline and structure. There is a podcast that is going on right now and talking about how many businesses, how many industries will probably go defunct within the next 2 to 3 years. Accounting is one. So I say to people who are in accounting and that, business operations and that kind of stuff, be aware. I'm not telling you, to go and ditch your degrees and whatever it is, but know what is coming.
Know what is coming, understand
right?
what is coming, yeah.
And don't be surprised when your employer says, you know, we don't need you anymore.
We don't need you anymore. But we just got a few seconds left here. The program that you have, if people are interested in it, how do they get in contact with you?
Just contact me, 776-1845 or syncpro@gmail.com.
Or syncpro@gmail.com.
Yes.
That is syncpro@gmail.com.
776-1845.
776-1845. That is 776-1845. You can contact him and you can get started with that course if you have an interest in creating, being a creative, or even otherwise just learning all of the
tools.
The tools.
And they are tools, Stefan.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we determine how they are used, good, bad, or indifferent.
Tim, thanks a lot, my brother.
Nice to be back.
And looking forward to seeing. Just don't put me out of our job. Next day, there you go and create a host for Breaking Down and Out.
I can actually create an avatar of you right now.
Serious?
Yeah, I'll send it for you.
All right, no problem. I look forward to seeing that. And I'll show it on Monday. Send it and I'll show it on Monday. I'll say this is the avatar that you created. People, we're going to take our final break. When we come back, we got the birthdays. And we want to remind you about the buffet with Chef on Sunday. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up after this.
Elevate 2025 University Fair, Trinidad. This is more than just a fair. It's a space to connect, to ask real questions, to upskill and transform your future. Meet top universities from the UK, USA, Canada, and Caribbean, plus local institutions, companies and establishments, dignitaries and Caribbean alumni. Hear from a team that gets you real advice, real opportunities and real success stories. Just a community pushing you higher. Benefit from university placements, admission guidance, career networking, scholarships, insider tips and mentorship. AJ Academic Agency has invested in your success from application to alumni. Join us Sunday the 6th of July 2025 at the Hilton Trinidad from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Entry is free. Elevate your options. Elevate your network. Elevate your future. Visit ajacademicagency.com to learn more.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
No time to waste this vacation. Join Elders Classes Vacation Bootcamp.
Our vacation program has a wide range of CSEC subjects. Also, this vacation, we have an 8 weeks conversational Spanish course. Tradition allows us at Elders to pass on what we know and what we love.
Drill them this vacation. No kicks. Join your batch.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So, give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results. At Open Minds, it's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face, and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh Ji at +1 868 384 located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Do that, I want to highlight something very quickly here. Sinka Designs, one of the sponsors of Run Stefan Run, who sponsored some bags to some of the runners, the winning runners. Sinka Designs was actually in an embroidery. Just now, they were in an international competition, and these are the bags here that won. They got best embroidery work at an international competition to represent Trinidad and Tobago with a bag. So they represented Trinidad and Tobago with this bag. It got best embroidery, international competition, and I'm telling you, Sinka Designs, unbelievable. I want Sinka to make a laptop bag for me, or a traveling bag, a small knapsack. I need some kind of bag made by them. I would pay them to make a bag. I would not go to a store and buy it. I'm telling you. If you see the kind of work that these people do.
Nice, huh?
I'm telling you. So big up Belinda. Belinda, morning to you and congratulations. All right? And I look forward to being in call. I will contact you for that bag. I need a new laptop bag. All right. So, Chef, you have a birthday?
Yes, I want to say he's a avid viewer Synergy TV, and he's one of my neighbors. He stopped me on the road yesterday. He said, Chef, reminds upon his 75th birthday he celebrated yesterday.
Okay.
Mr. Suku, known as Chaitu.
Mr. Suku, known as Chaitu. Happy birthday to you, man.
Centenary Street, Paje. Happy birthday, brother. And yes, I did make a sandwich today.
Nice, man.
He didn't know what I was going to do. He said, why you make a sandwich today, man? So
I got it. So I'll tell you what, people, we got some birthdays to get to. We got to say happy birthday going on to Colleen Anderson. Colleen Anderson celebrates her birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Coming down from Antonio Anderson and the rest of your family, of course. Also, we would like to send congratulations to Chloe on her graduation. This is coming from her mom, dad, sisters, Carissa and Chelsea. And lots of love going out to you, Chloe. Nice, man. A lot of graduations took place, man. Well, it's that time of the year, the grads here. Good morning. Would like to send out happy and blessed 60th wedding anniversary greetings to my parents, Kausil and Hadio Budu from Fishing Pond. Yeah, from Fishing Pond. Kausil and Hadio Budu. Good. So. All right, you getting it up? Yeah. Let's know, eh? All right, nice. So, happy 60th wedding anniversary to Kausil and Hadio Budu from Fishing Pond, coming from their 5 kids, 8 grandkids, 2 great-grandsons, in-laws, nieces, and everyone else who they are loved and adored by. May the Lord continue to bless them and their marriage and love always. Nice, man. Here we go again. Happy birthday to a loving mom. She celebrated her birthday yesterday, Miss Champa Rupchan. And this is coming from her daughter, Nyla and Nadine. All right. So, happy birthday to you, Champa. Also, I got to say happy birthday going out to Barry Duarika. Barry Duarika, Monoram Street in St. James. I know Barry long time. He supported me since I was on radio and that kind of thing. Barry, happy birthday to you. And he celebrates his birthday on Sunday. Greetings coming from his nieces, nephews, and sister Filda. Here we go. Happy birthday to Ingrid Morin from Grenada. All right, we have a Grenada birthday greeting. We didn't get a picture, but we just wanted to know that we love and appreciate her from her daughter, Sherry. So, Ingrid, happy birthday. I have a few more here. Also, wishing happy 9th birthday blessings to Sidel Branca. Hope you have an amazing and fun-filled day from your mom, Shelly, dad, Ian, brother, Darian, grandpa, Rami, Anissa, Zara, and your cousins. All right, so happy 9th birthday going out to Sidel. Is that Sidel? No? That is not Sidel? Ah, there we go. That's Sidel. Sidel, happy birthday. Who we got here now? Right, this has to be the video. Right, so we got to say happy birthday to Anaya, who celebrates her birthday tomorrow on Saturday. And we want to wish her a happy 2nd birthday coming from her parents, grandparents, uncles, and aunts. Nice, man, Anaya. Whole video you get, girl. Original thing, no AI. We got 4 more. Congratulations to John and Andrea. Oh, this is my cousin. My cousin Andrea and her husband, John. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my cousin, you know. Yeah, that's my cousin. She lives in Switzerland. And that's her husband, John from Kenya. So congratulations to John and Andrea, who will be celebrating their 6th wedding anniversary on Saturday, June 28th. And of course, we wish them many, many more years of marital bliss. John, what going on, boy? When John come down there, so we're going to take a line. We're going to take a line. John like his targets. Also, please send my wife birthday wishes from her husband and children. Her name is Arlene Charles. So Arlene, happy birthday to you, coming on from your husband and your kids. And we wish you many, many, many more. Nice, man. That's Arlene. Seen some new faces and new names here, man. Also, we would like to send birthday greetings to Alison John, who will be celebrating her birthday today. We wanted to know that we love her and wish her a very happy birthday and all God's blessings. This is coming from your loving Aunt Phyllis, your mom, your brother, your sisters, aunts, uncles, nieces, and nephews. And yeah, man, they say thank you for your patience. That means you have a lot of people who frustrate you at home. All right. All right, that is that one. And then we have another one here. Right. So we would also like to send happy 7th birthday going out to Jemiah Rouse, Jemiah Rouse, who will be 7 today. We want him to know we love him very much and we wish him a wonderful birthday and all God's blessings. This is coming from his loving grandmother Eunice, his dad, mom, his sisters, aunts and uncles, and his other grandmother. Nice, man. Woo! All right. So, Jemiah, happy birthday, man. Chef, well, we got to wrap things up. Chef is having the Father's Day buffet on Sunday. Real quick.
We still have space available. It's a lovely, lovely buffet menu. Come sit down, have a lunch with Chef, and you go taste some good food, man.
Nice, man.
Yeah, good to go, man.
Right, so make sure and make that call today. You know the numbers, 3724639 and 757.
737.
Oh, 737-509.
Yep.
50?
97.
97. That's right, 5097. Chef, you know, I can't see the same in my life. I mean, look how small it is. All right, but give Chef a call today and make sure that you go out and support this. It is a fundraiser.
Yes.
In need of?
We are progressing with the academy, and right now we are looking to acquire international accreditation, whether you're looking at UK or US. So it is a course.
All right.
It is a course. So we're looking to get that accreditation to offer soon, as I keep mentioning before, the diploma in culinary arts, and after that we want to do the degree in culinary arts. So to acquire these accreditation, it's a course. So this buffet is part of our fundraising to acquire those accreditation.
All right, so when you go out on Sunday, not only will you be going out to get great food at a terrific price, but you're also going to be helping the Culinary Academy progress to the next level.
Yep.
All right, so with that, people, we out for this week, and we will be back next week. Don't forget, next week, we are leaving on Wednesday, and from Wednesday next week to the 9th of July, from the 2nd of July to the 9th of July, Breaking Dawn will be live from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And yeah, Carnival is on there, the hottest carnival in the Caribbean. Essay! We coming! We out. See you Monday.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.